As you join us at George Brown College, it is important to know that most of us are settlers on this land, and we have a shared history. We must share responsibility for what has happened to our Indigenous relations over time, and what we do here and now for a brighter, connected future that honors all, includes you. Truth-telling is an essential element of justice. The past cannot be separated from our present or our future. Everything is connected, and we as people are connected to one another and to the land. We honor and respect the rich culture, traditions, and history of Indigenous peoples and the land we share as settlers, so we can work together in this time of reconciliation and healing. Let's learn from generations of Indigenous brilliance and resilience, and recognize the ongoing battles Indigenous peoples still fight today. We call on all members of our college community to learn about this unjust history, the role each of us has in truth-telling, and how we can do our part to honor, learn from, and learn with Indigenous peoples. Actively doing so is part of our responsibility as members of an inclusive community, and at George Brown College, we do so to ensure a shared future where all community members can turn learning into opportunity. We are committed to the ongoing work of reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, which includes decolonizing our historical narratives, our educational offerings, our minds, and our hearts. We do so with respect and reciprocity, knowing that what we do today will shape a shared future that is brighter for everyone. And so, with respect and honor, we acknowledge that George Brown College is located on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and other Indigenous peoples who have lived here over time. We are grateful to share this land as treaty people who learn, work, and live in the community with each other. You can learn more about Native lands across Turtle Island by visiting native-land.ca and by visiting our Indigenous Education and Services page.
Welcome everyone. It's so great to have you join us to kick off another amazing semester here at George Brown College. My name is Nevina and I'm so excited to welcome you to the college. I'm a current student enrolled in the Postgraduate Human Resources Management program in the Center for Business. And when I came to the college, I was actually looking for a career change. I had studied in university before and was working but decided to go back to school to pursue my next challenge. I decided on George Brown specifically because it prioritizes practical skills while getting students job ready once they graduate. And it's been a really great experience. Many programs at George Brown offer co-op and industry networking opportunities. This is where students gain valuable practical experience in their field and make the most of their learning experience. There are many workshops and services that are available throughout the school year that enable students like you to build on your portfolio and resumes so that you can be competitive once you enter the job market. Take advantage of all these great opportunities and everything George Brown has to offer. And while you step into your next challenge, please welcome our new visionary, George Brown College President, Dr. Gervan Fearon.
Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Dr. Gervan Fearon, your new president at George Brown College. On behalf of everyone at George Brown College, it is my pleasure to welcome you to your new school year. We're very glad and excited that you have decided to join our college community and that you are taking the time to learn more about us and about your new community today. I know that starting at a new school can be stressful. The outstanding team here at George Brown College are here to support your success. Students coming to George Brown College come at all ages and at all stages of their career, from across Canada and across the world with various educational backgrounds. And we do everything we can to ensure that you feel at home and welcomed here. At George Brown College, your success is our success. We're committed to providing a rich and rewarding learning and student experience. No matter where you study, whether it's online or on campus, I truly believe that post-secondary education is and has always been a powerful transformational life experience. And now is the time to embrace that transformation. By choosing to pursue a college education, you have opened the door to many new experiences, ideas, and people, and possibilities. This journey is as much about personal growth as it is about your professional development. So I hope you will take advantage of every opportunity to broaden your horizon and to participate in the activities around the college. Although we cannot be entirely together in person right now, our faculty and staff teams are fully committed to supporting your success. We are working hard to ensure that you receive a high quality and career-focused education, and we will aim to provide all the support you might need along the way. As a George Brown student, you have access to tutoring, counseling, career advising, and a range of other services. I encourage you to make use of these services whenever you feel you need them. We also want to ensure that you have a positive experience outside of the classroom and course setting. Our student life team and student associations, as well as athletics and many other groups, are here to add to your journey, including online experiences, events, and activities. As we kick off this semester, I encourage you to stay informed by connecting with us on social media, visiting the George Brown website, and downloading the George Brown mobile app. This is the beginning of what I am sure will be an exciting and a tremendously beneficial experience here at George Brown. So have fun, work hard, stay connected. I'm delighted to welcome you to George Brown College and the community here. Have an outstanding year.
Thank you, President Fearon. We are so happy to have you join us here at George Brown College. Hello to my George Brown community. My name is Kenrick, and I'm currently enrolled in George Brown's postgraduate sport and event marketing program. It's an interesting story of how I got here. For the past 3 years, I was living in South Korea working as an English teacher. I was always interested in marketing, but didn't want to go back to school for too long when I returned to Canada in February of this year. I planned on doing a general marketing program at another college, but decided to look at other options. When I looked through George Brown's programs and saw there was a marketing program specific to sports, my heart skipped a beat. Despite my love of sports, I had never been presented the idea of working in sports. After doing my research into success of past graduates and the strength of the internship program, I knew George Brown was where I belong. And it's important that you like what you do in your program. It will really make your experience that much richer. Connect with your faculty, advisors, and other services to keep you on track. You'll be glad you did. I could go on, but I would like to introduce you to our Vice President of Student Success, Chris McGrath.
Hi, I'm Chris McGrath. I'm your Vice President of Student Success, and I can't tell you how excited I am to kick off another academic year at the college. All of us here are thrilled that you have the confidence in us and in yourselves to start an amazing educational adventure at GBC in this most unusual time in history. To say that our own community has been through an incredible journey these past 18 months would be an understatement. But as we welcome a new president, and most importantly you, into our Huskies family, I know that we will shine together in the semester ahead. I recently completed my doctorate as an online learner, and I wanted to share some of the things that helped me to be successful while balancing many, many commitments. 1, be committed. There will be mornings, and maybe some afternoons, where you have a choice to either show up to class or to hit the snooze button. Believe it or not, both options are easy to do. It will be just as easy to show up as it is easy to snooze the alarm just one more time. But beginning each day with commitment and intent, knowing that it's your individual strength that got you here to begin with, that's what will start each day with a mindset for success. 2, be connected. There are moments where being a student will feel isolating, and you may not have others around you who understand the demands on you as a college student. But you know who does? Your peers. Connect with people who can provide you with support and with strength, and you will quickly find that these connections will help you to thrive in the months ahead. This can be as easy as setting up a chat group with a few people in your online classes. Or if you have labs and in-person learning, get to know a few of your peers and share your experiences at the end of each class. Also, make sure you regularly check your Blackboard activity stream, read your GBC emails, and follow us on all of our social media channels. Because the more in the know you are of what's happening at the college, the deeper your connection will be to your educational journey. And the deeper the connection, the more likely you are to in fact achieve your goals. Third thing, be courageous. Some of you already know about the student success services that we have available to you. But if you don't, take a look at the current student section of the college's website. We have teams of enthusiastic peer coaches and amazing learning and support professionals who are here to help you with any concern that you may have. But knowing what's available and taking action to get help is challenging. Trust me, I get it. But remember that when you're staring down a problem and trying to figure it out, asking for help can be one of the most challenging things to do. But I'll tell you, it's also one of the most courageous things you can do. You may not know what kind of help you need, but that's okay. So be courageous and reach out so that we can in fact help you. I want you to ask early, ask often, but please just ask. The reality is that you're never alone at GBC because we are all here for you. I'm clearly very proud to be a GBC Husky, and I'm proud of our staff, our faculty, and most importantly, I'm proud of you, our amazing students, for choosing to join our pack. So never forget, you've got this because we've got you, and we're all in this together. Have a great semester.
Thank you to our Vice President of Student Success, Chris McGrath. You always have such an inspiring message to share. Hello everyone, I am Andrea and I am currently enrolled in George Brown Human Resources Management Program. I am an international student who made the decision to begin my studies during the pandemic, and thanks to the fantastic assistance of the entire college community, I have felt supported and making the right decision. Choosing a college to attend can be a challenge, but it was George Brown College's great reputation that made it easy. From the wonderful staff willing to help and guide you, as well as the services and benefits offered to students, everyone has made me feel at home away from home. I feel lucky and confident to be attending a college located in Toronto that has many employment and professional opportunities. George Brown is my college. Up next, we have a message from the deans to welcome you. Let's watch.
This is your time.
Your leadership and resilience are more important now than ever.
Show up, engage, and be ready to learn.
Turn on your camera, make a connection, step out of your comfort zone.
This is just the beginning.
Your future is now.
That was great. Thank you, Deans. Now we want to share some of our advice for making the most of your time here. My biggest tip I have for students is largely based on my time spent as a teacher. Make yourself memorable. When you finish your program and are preparing to go into your industry, having professors validate your knowledge and work ethic is extremely useful. They will be less willing to give you a recommendation if they don't know who you are, aside from a name on a class list. Show up on time for class, have your camera on, and participate fully by engaging in classroom discussions to the best of your ability. Make yourself memorable to your fellow students as well. Support each other genuinely, empower each other, and push each other to do great things. People may not remember what you did for them, but they will remember how you made them feel. You will be working in the same industry as your peers, and some will advance more rapidly than others. Develop strong relationships early so that when you need help later, people will happily give it to you. Andrea, what would you like to say to our students coming to George Brown College?
Great question, Nevena, as I have 3 things to share with my fellow GBC students. 1. Ask questions. Remember, if you don't ask, you don't get. So ask. You are investing money, time, and energy to get everything you need. Identify your specific needs and advocate for yourself. 2. Create and enrich your network. As Henry Ford said, getting together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is a success. Think strategically about where you are now and where you want to be soon. Work as a team. Sell yourself, stay connected, look for how you can help other classmates, professors, and college staff, and establish valuable conversations. 3. Take care of your mental and physical health. Find a balance between college and your personal life. Drink water, eat and sleep well. Move around, practice stretching, have a calendar to organize yourself on daily, weekly, and monthly basis, and you will succeed. Kenrick, what advice would you like to share with everyone?
Some of the tips I have for new students based on my own experience is to stay organized, take advantage of all the services George Brown offers, and get connected. Staying on top of your courses is important, so getting an agenda, jotting down all the deadlines, and working a little bit at a time helps to manage the workload. Another tip is to take advantage of what George Brown offers its students. There are so many opportunities available. If you want to volunteer, get assistance with your resume or cover letter, gain extra income through work-study programs, or if you decide you want to study or work abroad, there are opportunities for you. I would recommend for you to find out what's exciting and interesting for you and see how George Brown can support you. Lastly, connecting with instructors and other students is so important. Your instructors are often working in the field, so it's best to be present and engaging in class so that you can learn from them and perhaps make connections. But it's also important to connect with other students. Taking the time to connect with others in clubs, groups, and events, it makes the educational experience so much more enjoyable.
Talking about developing strong relationships, a great way is by getting involved with the GBC Student Association. It's your student union run by students like you for students. They represent your voices and perspectives and provide services and supports to help you succeed. Let's hear a bit more about them. Please welcome our Student Association representatives.
Welcome to George Brown College and the Student Association. We are so pleased to have you as a part of our student community. Being a student is definitely a hard work, but SA is here to support your college journey. We offer programs and services such as academic support, events and recreation, join or start a new club, and a student nutrition program to promote your well-being and success.
As your advocacy organization, it's our mission to make sure that student voices are heard and that issues facing students are prioritized. If you find yourself facing challenges that impact your health, academics, or overall college experience, we are here to help. We have loaded your orientation week schedule with events, workshops, info sessions, meet and greet, so you will feel confident accessing everything we have to offer.
We have also moved our regular programs and services online to better serve you while George Brown campuses remain closed. Whether you are looking to access our Safe Walk program, get involved through our Community Care Center, join an informative workshop, learn about the rights you have as a GBC student, or make friends at a fun social evening, the SA has virtual programs for you.
You can interact with us on social media too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to engage with the rest of your student community, and download our new SA app to stay on top of our upcoming events, prize draws and opportunities. Well, you have arrived at a truly unique time, but I assure you the SA is up to the challenge of making sure your virtual year is as awesome as any other. So enjoy your first year and welcome to George Brown.
Thank you to our Student Association. That was some great information. Make sure you check them out. As we come to the end, we want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you students, staff and faculty for tuning in. Thank you to our interpreters and captioner for making this event accessible. We wish you an amazing semester ahead, but we also want to give you some GBC swag by announcing a giveaway. Yes, we have some prizes for you. We want you to connect with us on our social media channels so you can stay up to date with what is happening at the college. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at gbc.studentlife. Got it?
Now, are you ready for the contest details? Awesome! Using the hashtag MyGBC and any of our social media platforms that Andrea just mentioned, share who you are and why you chose GBC. We'll include all entries into a draw and 3 lucky winners will win a GBC hoodie. We're really looking forward to reading your comments. Also, check out the Gbc Orientation Calendar to see all the orientation and transition events that are coming up this week and into the term. From information events to services at the college and fun engagement initiatives, we have something for everyone.
Don't forget to check out all the amazing events and ways for you to connect with each other throughout this week and into the term by checking out the orientation calendar. One last thing, your feedback is important to us. At the end of this week, we'll send a feedback survey to your GBC email. Please do not forget to fill it out as we want to hear what you think. We want to extend another welcome to our president, send a thank you to all the speakers, and most importantly to you, the students, for joining us and choosing GBC for your learning journey. Good luck and happy studying.
GBC! Maybe things are gonna be alright, 'cause I just want